Imagine that we are travelers from the stars, bound for the sun. We would discover it surrounded by 4 giant, cloudy gas worlds, blue Neptune and its frozen moon Triton. And then, farther in, Uranus and its dark rings, made perhaps of organic matter. Saturn, the jewel of the solar system, set within concentric rings, composed of 1 billion icy moons. And finally, flanked by massive satellites, the largest planet, Jupiter. Its multicolored clouds studded with flashes of lightning. Still farther in, closer to the sun, there are no more giant planets. Only a host of lesser worlds made of rock and metal, some with a thin envelope of air. They huddle about the sun with almost no internal heat of their own. Tiny places with solid surfaces, one of which is a blue and pretty world called Earth. Half covered with clouds, it is the home planet of travelers who have just learned to sail the sea of space. To investigate close up Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, its brothers and sisters in the family of the Sun. Human voyages of exploration to the outer solar system are controlled, so far, from a single place on the planet Earth, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration in Pasadena, California. Here, on Sunday, July 8, 1979, the Voyager 2 spacecraft began its close passage by Jupiter and its moons.
I think I just had.
We have to call first. We have to call. Yeah, I think they will.
General Science Systems.
Are you ready with detailed status check?
Yes, I am.
The spacecraft had been instructed how to explore the Jupiter system by a sequence of commands radioed earlier to its onboard computers.
Output power, 450 watts. Power is go at this time.
DSE systems.
DSE.
Detailed status check?
Okay, LACP mode is far encounter. We are at tick 210. The direction last recorded was reverse, and the track is track 1.
Here we check how faithful an emissary Voyager is. Does it understand the commands? How is its health, its temperature, its brains, its heart?
Yes, science is coming up next.
Space systems.
Yeah, we've just completed the detailed status check, and the spacecraft is go following the ring plane crossing.
The modern ships that sail to the planets are unmanned. They are beautifully constructed, semi-intelligent robots. Voyager's eyes are 2 television cameras designed to take tens of thousands of pictures in the outer solar system. Along with other instruments, they are mounted on a scan platform which points at passing planets. Voyager's brains are 3 integrated computers set amidships. It communicates with Earth through a large radio antenna mounted like a sail. Voyager bears a message for any alien civilization it may one day encounter in interstellar space. Its louvers open and shut to help control the onboard temperature. But Voyager cruises so far from the sun that it cannot depend on solar power. Instead, it has a small nuclear power plant, quarantined from the rest of the ship. Many things can go wrong in such pioneering missions, so people are a little uneasy at Voyager mission control. Jupiter is surrounded by a shell of invisible but extremely dangerous high-energy charged particles. If Voyager flies too close, its delicate electronics will be fried. A collision with a small boulder in the rings of Jupiter could send the spacecraft tumbling wildly out of control, its antenna unable to find the Earth, its data lost forever. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were launched a month apart in late summer 1977. After many alarms and close calls, they successfully arrived months apart at the Jupiter system, where they worked brilliantly, providing the first close-up views of mighty Jupiter and its 4 large and mysterious moons. Io, the innermost of the 4, Europa, and, moving away from Jupiter, Ganymede, and the outermost big moon, Callisto. In a mission that cost a penny a world for every human on the planet Earth. Voyager's passage by Jupiter accelerated it towards a close encounter with the planet Saturn. Saturn's gravity will propel it on to Uranus, and in this game of cosmic billiards after Uranus, it will plunge on past Neptune, leaving the solar system and becoming an interstellar spacecraft, destined to wander forever the great ocean between the stars. And if Voyager should, sometime in its distant future, encounter beings from some other civilization in space, it bears a message, a phonograph record, golden, delicate, with instructions for use. And on this record are a sampling of pictures, sounds, greetings, and an hour and a half of exquisite music, the Earth's greatest hits. A gift across the cosmic ocean from one island civilization to another. The record bears, in English, an additional little handwritten greeting. It says, "To the makers of music, all worlds, all times." These voyages of exploration and discovery are the latest in a long series which have characterized and distinguished the human species. In the 15th and 16th centuries, you could travel from Spain to the Azores in a few days, the same time it takes now to cross that little channel from the Earth to the Moon. It took then a few months to traverse the Atlantic Ocean and reach what was called the New World, the Americas. Today, it takes a few months to cross the ocean of the inner solar system and reach Mars and Venus, which are truly and literally new worlds awaiting us. In the 17th and 18th centuries, you could travel from Holland to China, say, in a year or two, the same time it takes now for Voyager to travel from the Earth to Jupiter. And in comparison to the resources of the society, it cost more then to send sailing ships to the Far East than it does now to send spaceships to the planets. The passion to explore is at the heart of being human. This impulse to go, to see, to know has found expression in every culture.